What's going on, everyone? Vampyr Gaming here, and today we're going to be talking about the upcoming regionals, both online and offline. And in the video, we'll go over the pricing, the participation, and how you can go about being part of these events. So, we've waited a long time to see what's coming for these, especially in terms of like participation, because you've already registered. So first we'll take a look at the online, since online and offline do have some slight differences. So these are going to be ran. So this is a circuit essentially that's going to be ran March to May. So any of the prize cards are going to be available during that time period. So if there's ones you want, definitely try to win them here. Okay. So let's just take a look. The online regional is going to run from March till the end of May. We know that. So here are a couple of these. Again, these are the online events. So we have Cartomagica. All of these are filled up. All of these have sold out. We'll talk about how to participate in a minute. But we got Cartomagica on March 24th. We've got Top Cut events on March 30th. And PPG on March 31st. I'll be participating in Top Cut and PPG, and hopefully bring home one of these sweet prizes. If you're in Europe, you have Raid and Trade and No Heroes on April 13th. And then also it looks like we have a 2-day event for No Heroes. And then LATAM, you have one March 30th. And then Oceania, March 23rd. So just taking a look here, the application period, and we'll talk about that for the March events. So essentially these sold out on December 24th. Was when these went up for availability. For April events, it was on January 28th. I don't believe we have any for April. So, yeah. But for May, February 25. So it's likely we're going to see an update and we'll see more events during that period. I know we have, there was April events. There are in-person events. So this goes for both. They usually will probably do March online, April offline, May online is typically the cadence they use. They use 1 month online, 1 month offline, 1 month online, or like a pattern that like, or offline, online, offline. But now the meat and potatoes. So they've got a number of different things. So on the online, top 512, I think this is a good move. Only for events for 1024 or more. I don't agree with what they're doing still. I think it's important to scale, but we get the gear 5. We get the gear 5, top 512. You also get one for participating. You get 2 event pack volume 3s and 2 online regionals. So once again, the regionals are just stacked in terms of participation compared to the treasure cups. And then top 256 will also get prizes, the promotional Yamato. Top 128 also once again getting a gear 5. So if you participate in 1,000 per or more person, which I believe Niagara Falls is, you should get, if you top 128, you'll get 3 gear 5 Dawn, which doesn't feel bad. Top 64, you get the Eustace and 4 event packs. I think this is slightly better than what they were doing before. And then finalist card set, which are the participation event pack cards. And then we have top 16, Trafalgar Law. Gear 5, invite to Nats. So it's only top 16. It does scale if it's more than 1,000. Top 8, Serial Luffy and Shanks. So this is online, and now top 8 and are both getting the Luffy and the Shanks, and then you get the second place and the regional playmat. So let's go ahead and take a look. So this is what you get for participating. You have brand new Sanji. This is the 2-3. This is also in the premium edition, but the premium edition has texture. So the one from the Bandai Fest collection has this exact art. Brand new art here on this Scratch-A-Poo. The 2K counter. And of course, we're finally getting the Jet Pistol. So this card came out forever ago in Asia. It's the first time we're seeing it. Again, you get 2 of these packs with entries, so that's huge. And then on the event pack side, welcome $100 row. If you remember Pudding from the first ever regional, Pudding started out at about $100. I had got rid of all my Puddings instantly, because it was like at the time OP03. It was very well needed. So they're finally releasing the Trigger Zoro that KOs. It is unfortunate that he is in this regional pack. We also, of course, get the Yamato exclusive promo as well. Not really played, but definitely the waifu card. And then we have 2 reprints. So 2 new cards, 2 reprints. The 1-drop Law. If you're not familiar, this was like a store championship in Japan that they had this art for. So it's nice to see it finally come here. And then we've got a Monet. Enough said. And then, of course, this. I think this is the item that we're most hyped for. I know that this was available in Japan for their 1-year anniversary event, and everybody always wondered if we were going to get it here. Well, it's here, and I will probably use a playset of these. These Yamato sleeves, these were previously only available from winning or getting top 4 at the store championship with Eustace. And here we go, top 64 prize, Eustace. So if you get top 64 in a regional, you will win this card here. It's the one where you swing, and then you don -1, and your leader goes up. Looks phenomenal. This whole set was very hyped in Japan, and it's great to finally see that we're getting it here. And then, of course, we've got Bran. These are the finalists. You can see the finalists stamped there. These cards typically look really nice. Hope to bring home one of these jet pistols. Then we got Trafalgar Law. Top 16, so you have to place 16th or above. They completely removed the top 32 from it. So no top 32. Prize card. Just this. You got to get top 16. But then, of course, instead of this being a top 16, it is now a top 8. You got this Luffy. This was the most expensive One Piece card at this point. Prior to the winter cards, this card had sold for a version of this, the Japanese one, which is way more scarce than this one will be. Sold for, I believe, $30,000. This card's going to be nowhere near that, but it is going to be very expensive if you consider the last top 8 Zoro from the Treasure Cup. This card looks amazing. No stamps on it, so it's super clean. And I'm sure everybody's going to be trying to get one of these, and I will be as well. And then, of course, the classic Serial Shanks. We've still got these in circulation. And then first and second place. So second place, you get this nice Corazon Law. Nice Corazon Law. And then you get that 2024 Regional Champion playmat, which features all the waifus. Weepy Toshi, you got Becky, you got Vivi. What more could you want? Then, of course, you have the winner set. And again, just to restate here, for participating, you get 2 of these, 2 packs of these, 2 packs of these. So you have a 50% chance of pulling the Zoro. And then on top of that, you get this done. So absolutely stacked. Just make sure it's the same thing here for the offline. So a little bit different here. You, of course, have Core TCG Top Cut events in Peoria on April 13th. Both of these sold out instantly. And then you have Carta Magica April 20th through 21st. It's 10/24, and it should be a 2-day event with Top Cut at Niagara Falls. And then you got PPG in April in Florida. I should be going to PPG and Peoria, so if you're there, feel free to say hi. And then it looks like we've added Carta Magica, so I might try to make it here in Canada. Again, just trying to chase down that Luffy. But so we'll talk about how you can register for that. And then it looks like another one. Oh, that's right. There's another one in Peoria. This one's a 1,500 person event, 2 days with Top Cut in Peoria, May 25th through 26th. So if you want to participate in Carta Magica or Top Cut events, we'll talk about how you can participate in those and what you'll need to do. No Heroes, TCG, those have already sold out. Those are all happening. Mexico, I remember this one sold out very fast too. And when I went to Mexico, I bought the ticket like day before the event. So a huge shift in just dynamic and demand for these events since Nats. But yeah, so application periods. So for these May events, set your calendars. February 25th. It's a Sunday, February 25th. Take the day off. You have to be there the moment they go live. You cannot. They will all sell out. Maybe not Peoria. You might have a buffer minute because it's 1,500 people, which is a lot. But it sold out of 500 in like minutes. So definitely be there. You can't just hop in. You have to be there the moment that they go live. And so it'll be 11 a.m. Central Time, 12 p.m. which is noon Eastern time. But set those alarms right now. Right now, set it right now if you wish to participate in any of these events. And then so how it works is you're going to want to be on these pages. So you click register, and then it's going to take you, I guess, here. And then you're not going to want this. When it comes time, you're going to want to be, you're going to have to find, where is it? Registration link. And it looks like they're using best host pairings. They don't have it linked yet. But you'll want to click here, and it'll link you out. And then for Peoria, you're going to want to be here, and then you're going to need it right here. Registration opens soon. You're going to want it right here. Right here. And then you'll just refresh on this page at the time it opens. And then there's going to be like a checkbox. You'll have to check that, but you'll want to go through all of this process. You want to be here. Once you get the checkout screen, you should be fine to enter your information. But once it asks for your information, you're fine. No need to rush. Just fill it in at your pace. Don't like sit there and leave, but like fill it in. So you want to make sure you have your card information. But all of these are going to go live on February 25th, 11 a.m. Central Time. So be there and don't miss out, because you'll have your shot at winning all of these, and you'll be able to get these, possibly the Zoros you need and whatnot. Now we're going to talk about waitlist. So you've already missed out. Okay, you can still get into the online ones. You can still do it with the in-person ones, but there's a lot more risk. So let's go ahead and take a look at waitlist. So one of the things you go to when you go to register, these are the online events. So you'll see where you can submit your deck list. All that's great. And then you'll have to complete a Google form with your information here. And it really depends on the TO, how they decide to go about it. You'll also want to be in their Discords. So you want to be in the PPG Discord. You'll want to be in the Cartomagica Discord. You'll want to be in the Top Cuts Events Discord. Because in these, they'll also post their waitlist. So you can join their Discords. And you'll see Top Cut in person. This is for in person. You'll see information. This is how you can also stay very up to date with everything. Don't wait for them to post that they're live, because they'll be sold out. You can see here they post waitlist. This was an old Treasure Cup. So yeah, and then here's PPG. You can see they've got their waitlist for the February 10 Treasure Cup. And so as it gets closer, you should join these Discords, find their regional waitlist. They all do it slightly differently, but in the end you're filling out a Google form. I think one uses Tixer. But typically what PPG does is they will send out an email once. Sometimes they'll also post it in the Discord, right when the waitlist sale goes live, so you can buy an additional spot on Eventbrite. They all do it slightly different. Definitely take a look. But if you're not in those online events, you still have the opportunity to join by waitlist to try to get these participation prizes. As always, if you found this content of value, if you could do me a favor, subscribe to the channel. Over 80% of my viewers are not subscribed. It helps me out a ton. I greatly appreciate it. And hopefully I'll see you in the next event.